Hi children, 8th standard science class. In the unit air, we have learnt about occurrence of oxygen, its physical properties, chemical properties as well as uses. Now the answers for the assignment. Go through it and write it in your notebook.
Okay, now I'll ask some simple questions for you. You are all growing children, isn't it? You are asked to eat healthy food always. Some protein rich food like pulses, eggs, milk. Why? Do you know why? Think of it. Plants often blooms very well after rainy season, isn't it? As soon as the rainfall over, you will find small plants around your garden. Yes or no? Why? Yes, think of it. And what is this? Do you all like this? Yes. But when you open this pocket, you will find much of the pocket is filled with air only. What does this air contain? What is the gas filled inside it? Yes, it's all about, your guess is correct, it's all about nitrogen, the most abundant component of composition of air. Almost 78% of the air, atmospheric air contain nitrogen. Do we see? Now, we'll see occurrence, properties, physical as well as chemical. Uses as well as nitrogen fixation. This is the important phenomena of nature. Shall we see one by one? Okay.
Today we start the most important element, nitrogen. We know living organisms like animals, plants need nitrogen for their growth. This essential element found in two major molecules, proteins and nucleic acids, which are the building blocks of animals and plants. Next, about the discovery of nitrogen. It was first isolated from air by Swedish chemist Carl Wilhelm Scheele in 1772. The name nitrogen is derived from Greek words nitron and gene, meaning I produce niter. Niter means potassium nitrate, a compound of nitrogen. But another scientist, Antony Lavoisier, suggested the name azote, from the Greek word meaning no life. Next, about the occurrence of nitrogen. It is the fourth most abundant element in human body by mass. That is, it is about 3% of mass of the human body. The seventh most element in the universe by mass. An interesting fact about nitrogen, Titan, the largest moon of Saturn, has an atmosphere made of 98% of nitrogen.
Occur both in free state as well as in combined state. In the free state, atmosphere hold nitrogen as dinitrogen molecule N2. In atmosphere, nitrogen present as dinitrogen molecule N2. Next, volcanic gases. The erupted volcanic gases contain nitrogen molecules. Gases evolved by burning of coal, the fossil fuel. While burning of fossil fuel, nitrogen also is one of the evolved gas. These are the free state occurrence of nitrogen. In combined state, as minerals. What are the minerals? Niter, KNO3. The next mineral form is chili saltpeter. This is the combination of sodium and nitrogen oxide, that is NaNO3, chili saltpeter. And it also present as a combined state in organic matters, proteins, enzymes and nucleic acids. See, this protein and nucleic acid, we know already that are the important organic matter in our body for our growth. Next we will see the physical properties of nitrogen. There are 6 important physical properties for nitrogen. We will see one by one. First one, it is colorless, odorless and tasteless gas. As we see in oxygen, this is also colorless, odorless and tasteless gas. Second one, nitrogen is slightly lighter than air. Although it is a part of an air, its density is lighter than air. It is slightly soluble in water. Very slightly soluble in water. Fourth one, nitrogen becomes a liquid form. At very low temperature. Almost it converted to water-like. That is the liquid form. It is like water at very low temperature. Note down the condition. And the fifth property, when it freezes, it becomes a solid, white solid. The last one, it is neutral to litmus paper. What does this mean? It does not convert blue to red or red to blue litmus. So it is neutral to litmus paper. It is neither acidic nor basic. Next one, colorless, odorless, tasteless gas. Slightly lighter than air. Slightly soluble in water. Nitrogen becomes a liquid state, that is almost like water at low temperature. When it freezes, it becomes a white solid. It is neutral to litmus paper. Now we start the chemical properties of nitrogen. First one, chemical reactivity. Nitrogen is an inactive element. It will not react with any other substances at ordinary conditions. That's why it is inactive. But it can combine with other substances or other elements at some conditions. At high temperature or pressure or in the presence of a catalyst. So, chemically, nitrogen is inactive at ordinary condition, but it can be reactive at high temperature, pressure or with the presence of a catalyst. Second property, combustibility. You know well, oxygen is a good supporter of combustion. What about nitrogen? Nitrogen is neither combustible nor a supporter of combustion. What does it mean? It is not combustible and it is not a supporter of combustion. That's why it is neither combustible nor a supporter of combustion. But nitrogen present in air, isn't it? So nitrogen in the air moderate the rate of combustion. Very feebly, it can moderate the rate of combustion only. So we see two qualities here. Number one, it is inactive but can be reactive at some conditions. Neither combustible nor a supporter of combustion.
So today we have seen about the occurrence of nitrogen, free state, combined state occurrence, physical properties of nitrogen as well as some of the chemical properties. Rest of the properties we will see in the next video.